All right, welcome to the Parkland Podcast. I'm your host, Will Doble, here with
Kern
and
Hesener.
glad to have you guys on the podcast. These are both wrestlers here at the high school. Ella just coming off her 100th win. Is that correct?
Yes, correct.
Yeah. How's that feel?
Good. Neat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kern, how many wins are we at? Do we know?
like 87. So
Maybe not getting to 100.
maybe not. I don't think so.
So I have a few questions for you guys here today. First one, do you guys like to wrestle?
Of course.
Yeah.
Talk us.
It's a
talk
tough
us-
question, but yeah, I do.
Talk us through your wrestling, routines.
So our routines, I mean,
What do practices look like throughout the week during the season?
cool. So right now, since we're heading up to districts, the boys team, we're doing morning runs like every other day. So we run at 6, go to school, and then we practice till like 5.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just 5 days a week. And then every other day is a run.
Ella?
For a girls team right now, morning runs would be nice for weight maintenance especially, but right now we're kind of sticking to basics and building everything we know. We're not really learning anything new, getting our stamina up and working harder than before.
Yeah. Speaking of, weight maintenance, how does it feel to, maintain your weight and, really have a good diet to maintain the weight?
Well, for me, it's not too big of an issue. I'm always a few pounds under when I weigh in, but Ella's a different story.
Yeah. I'm cutting like a good 10, 12 pounds usually, and that's kind of...
That's pretty brutal.
Yeah, it's starting to get old, but it's all right.
Mm-hmm.
Not too much longer left.
It's cutting weight hard.
Not really. Some cuts are hard, and then other ones are not that bad at all.
Mm-hmm. So both seniors, what's it look like next year? Are we going to be playing in college at all?
Yeah, it's a possibility for me. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
definitely.
No.
No. Where are you guys looking at going?
If I would wrestle, I would go like D3, but I would wrestle at Penn State, Erie, because that's the school I'm interested in. That's like the only school that has like a team.
Yeah. Ella?
My top school right now is probably Kentucky. I'm still looking at Penn State and waiting on a few other decisions to come back.
I do know you applied to Duke. Is that correct?
I did apply to Duke. That's like my reach school. I'm not expecting much from that.
Did you get in?
I don't know. I didn't get it back yet.
Still waiting to hear back?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So you're not 100% sure on whether or not you're playing high or college?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
So if you don't play in college, where are you looking at?
I got into Arizona State, so that's definitely an option there.
Mm-hmm.
And I got into Rutgers, so I'm gonna take a tour there this weekend and see how it is.
Yeah, very cool. So Leo, you've had a reputation of being a very good wrestler throughout your 4 years here. What does that look like, and what do you consider your success?
I mean, I really like it, and I'm glad that everybody thinks that. But it kind of like built me to be a leader.
Mm-hmm.
Like as a team captain, I kind of have to push my teammates because like they're kind of just slouching around, bull crapping around practice.
Yeah.
And I gotta be like, yo, like focus in, and we gotta go hard.
Yeah.
So it kind of just help.
Going hard is very important.
Just help build the team captain.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And the leadership roles.
And Ella, you're one of the first girls wrestlers. You were the first one to win districts. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yes. I see your name up on the boards there in the wrestling room all the time. How does that feel to be, one of the first?
It's a really neat feeling. What's really cool for me is my brother's on the elementary team, so I'll go in there for their practice sometime.
Shout out Carter Hesener.
Shout out Carter. But there's little girls in there, and they all like know my name, and then I'll go in there, and they're able to put a face to it, and it's like kind of neat being able to impact them like that and keep them in the sport.
Of course, yeah. So wrestling has been known to have hard practices. What's the hardest part about training?
The conditioning afterwards. You're going hour and a half, 2 hours of hard drilling, just live wrestling. And then once you think you're done, your coach is like, all right, guys, get on the line or stance in motion or something. We're going 5 to 10 minutes of conditioning, and it's brutal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like there's being in shape, and then there's being in like wrestling shape.
Of
is what a
course,
lot of people
yeah.
say, and it's like totally different.
Mm-hmm. Who's the toughest coach on you guys?
I would say the toughest of all time for my high school career was probably Trench, like my sophomore year.
Mhm.
More freshman year, he was kind of really hard and dedicated to getting us in the peak shape and
Yeah.
getting in the state rankings.
Mhm.
I would say Trench in the beginning, and then for this season, definitely my dad. He's
Mhm.
our assistant coach. He likes to go back to his basic training and his Marine days, and sometimes the Marine yell will come out, and yeah.
Talk about that influence your dad had on your wrestling career.
I don't think I'd be anywhere that I am without
Mhm.
him pushing me and being in the room. And a lot of people come up to me and they're like, "Oh, how's it feel having your dad as a coach?" Like kind of as a negative thing, but I think it's really a positive thing. And he's always there for me and pushing me.
Mhm. So wrestlers have a very good work ethic. Who do you think the hardest worker is on the team?
Ooh. On the boys team, it's got to be like Jared Santilli or like Louis Moya or somebody. Like they're always pushing real hard. Like in the conditioning at the end, like I said, like after the whole practice, you're tired and they're just sprinting past everybody and just giving it all.
Yeah.
I think our biggest worker would be Angie Spockman.
Okay.
She transferred here from Northwestern this year, so it's her first year at Parkland, second year overall wrestling, and she just freaking, dude, she's a beast. She just goes at it the whole time, 100%, and it's fun to watch her. She has like the funnest time of practice.
The funnest?
Most fun time of practice.
Duke's gonna be a real
The
rich
vocab,
school.
yeah, the grammar.
I'm hopeful.
Hey, you never know. Crazier things
Right.
has happened. What was your most memorable matches throughout your 4 years here?
All right, definitely last year, in the districts, I was going for third, and I was also a pretty tough kid from Northampton, and I just ended up pinning them within like 30, 40 seconds, which was really cool. I was really hyped about that.
Yeah.
My third place match out at States, sophomore year. It was a nice upset. I was down with like 30 seconds to go, a little inside trip, and that was it. It was a fun time.
What's your favorite move in wrestling?
The cradle.
I like a little sweep single.
Okay, I'm gonna nod my head like I know what those mean.
I am.
I really don't know what that is.
Didn't you wrestle, Will?
I did in fact wrestle.
Yeah.
Gabe Chase. I'll send you the photos. You can pull them up. You
Word.
know, I got a huge
I would love to
trophy.
see those.
Yeah. I was a stud back then.
Bet.
I was too good. They just had
Yeah.
to. I just had to quit. You know.
But you don't know what the.
No, I just win.
You just
I
You
just
just won.
do.
Right.
It's just
Yeah,
like
you
it
just-
just happens.
Just headlocked everybody
Yeah.
in one. Yeah.
When you're a natural like
You don't
beast
even- you
like
don't
I
need to
am,
know.
it just
Right.
happens.
Yeah, it just happens.
Mm-hmm. All right, so there's in this Lehigh Valley region, there's a lot of wrestling powerhouses. Becca, Easton, Nazareth, all those, Northampton, I guess you'd say. How do you guys try to compete with them throughout the season?
I mean, usually every year for us, it's always a goal for us to beat Northampton. We always have like a friendly relationship, but it always just turns into like a friendly battle, every year. It's always really close every year, but then this year we had the chance to wrestle Becca first round of team districts,
Yeah.
and we ended up like scoring the most points on them out of the whole district tournament. So that was pretty cool, but it's definitely a big level gap between the top wrestlers, like the top three teams, and then the rest.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big difference.
Ours are a little different, team-wise. There's different teams, but I would say Easton's our biggest competitor. Last year,
They do have Aubrey Wilson.
Crazer.
Right? Grazer.
Aubrey Crazer, yeah.
Oh, I don't even know what I'm thinking
Yeah.
of. But she's very
Yeah.
good.
They match up with us well. Where our strengths are, theirs are, and sometimes they're even better. And then where our weaknesses are theirs too. But we did lose to them this season, which that one kind of stung a little bit.
Yeah.
I think it was a 3-point difference in the match. But I think we wrestle them again, change our lineup a little bit, show up a little better, and could go a different way.
Mm-hmm. The wrestling season, it's really wear and tear on your body. How do you guys, find ways to relax or recover from hard training?
I mean, usually it's always on the weekends, but the main thing for recovery is, just getting to sleep. Because if you just don't get that sleep, if you're always used to like the 8 to 10, then you get that 5 or 6 hours of sleep, you wake up and feel like trash, and then got to go through that whole day and then practice, and then you got to get your sleep cycle back back into it. So that's definitely the biggest thing for our recovery.
Yeah.
Yeah, the days get long. Very repetitive. Wake up, go to school. We practice at a different time than the guys, so we'll come home for like an hour and then practice, and then kind of doing homework and going to bed. But yeah, you do need that rest, especially nursing some injuries. You need ice.
You had some injuries on your shoulder this year,
Right? Yeah.
or throughout past few
3
years,
years,
right?
yeah.
Yeah. What happened there?
Just I don't know. Joints loose jointed. Not staying in there.
Kind of
Yeah.
just sucked it up. or-
Yeah.
You're gonna need another surgery or no?
No, I'm not getting it. If I'm not wrestling, there's no point.
What keeps you guys motivated throughout your season?
I mean, districts, regionals, and states. It's always the main goal. Everything we do before that is always just leading up to it. So that's our goal. But our focus is just working, just kind of build. Like another goal actually is just our last year. Like we're seniors and we're not sure if we're gonna do this next year. And at least for me, I've been doing this my whole life, like elementary, middle, and high school. So it's just kind of like gonna be hard to let it go.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, it's getting on that podium out of states. Hopefully higher than the past 3 years. But I think one of the big goals was hitting 100 wins. That was pretty cool. To be the first girl to do that here. But yeah.
Do you get a lot of street cred around the school after you got your 100th win? I did
Not-
see like the graphic on the TVs.
On the TVs, yeah.
TV in the
Like ripping a
cafeteria.
girl's head off.
Yep.
Pretty sick.
That was like, I don't know. It was such a bad position. It's a cool picture, but it was like I was being an idiot. Not necessarily around the school, but all my dad's friends like know who I am, and he'll tell everyone about it. And then it's like I'll meet them and they know who I am, and I'm like, I don't know who you are, but
Like, what's your
Mhm.
name
a lot
again?
of the right, and then a lot of the elementary coaches know about, like, they keep up with my wrestling. I think that's pretty neat.
Yeah. Do you guys have any other interests besides wrestling? Like, what do you guys do in your free time?
I mean, obviously, like hang out with friends, but like, I mean, I like disc golfing in the summertime. That's pretty
Disc
fun.
golfing's pretty fun. You are pretty good.
Thanks.
Yeah.
That's
I'll admit.
nice hobby in the summer.
For me, it's I like to play softball. I've played for like 8 years.
Do you
I
still
mean-
play softball?
I don't know. I've been out the past 2
How-
years with the shoulder because it's my
How would
throw
you
now.
not know?
Because I don't know if I'm gonna go out or not.
Ah, okay.
Right.
Okay.
So, but throwing around Carter, the little brother, he keeps everybody super busy.
Yeah.
Just
He's a
hanging
wild
out
kid.
with friends, family.
What position
Outfield.
did you play?
Outfield. Outfield and travel is outfield, and then everywhere else was outplay anywhere.
Yeah. What do you guys like to eat?
I love ramen.
Oh,
Number
ramen?
one, ramen.
I actually never knew that.
Really?
Yeah.
I love
Like
it.
the packet,
no,
the bowl?
no, like
or you like get it.
yeah, like I go to
okay.
like there's a place in Bethlehem I love. It's called Rocky Ramen.
I feel like I've heard of that.
I go there a lot.
I don't know. Like if I'm cutting weight hard a week, the next week I'll like go out and get a nice steak.
Steak's
Of
pretty
course,
good.
steak's always good.
Can't get wrong with steak.
No.
What's your favorite cut?
I like a ribeye.
Ribeye.
I like the fatty flavor. And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed. It's a good pick.
Mm-hmm.
So Valentine's is coming up.
Yes, it is.
Do we have a Valentine?
Do not. No Valentine.
Ella? So anyone of you guys watching? Got 2 single people over here. No interest? Anything?
I mean, everybody's looking, but like, no, not really.
Everyone's looking at you?
No, like everybody's looking at everybody,
Oh,
so it's
okay,
like everybody's
okay,
got
okay.
interest, but like,
Maybe you guys can, find someone before
yeah, like,
Yeah.
what is it? 2 days, 3 days before?
Friday?
What day is
One,
it
yeah,
today?
2 days
Days.
before.
3 days.
3 days.
Yeah, get a
Wednesday,
find a
Thursday,
date with
Friday.
them.
Yeah, 3 days.
Yeah.
Find your Valentine.
So Eagles just won Super Bowl. How are we feeling about that? Ella, I know you're a big Eagles
Go
fan. Is that
Birds.
correct? Go Birds.
Yeah,
Words.
glad they beat the Chiefs.
Yeah.
I'm a Niners fan, but the Chiefs beat them, so
Yeah.
gotta root for the Eagles.
Do you guys do anything fun for the Super Bowl? Had family over or anything?
No, just chilled at the house, had some good food, and I fell asleep in the second quarter and woke up after the game, but it was fun.
Tired from wrestling.
Yeah.
I said I wanted to watch it with my mom. She's a big Eagles fan. That was kind of that was fun watching it with her. My dad's a Cowboys fan though. Our house is split 50-50. 3 are Eagles, 3 are Cowboys.
Okay.
And I got the other 2 in Eagles jerseys and hats and whatever. And
Yeah,
my
anything to
dad
beat the
was
Chiefs.
not happy.
The
He
Cowboys
went
is
to bed
pretty
early.
bad though.
Yeah, they had a rough season.
Are you guys going to the parade on Friday?
Now I was thinking about it, but I got practice at like 10:30.
Yeah.
So depending on what time it starts, I might get out there early.
I would love to go to the parade. Philly's
Same.
nuts right
Maybe
now.
we drive. Maybe
Yeah.
we all just drive down.
Maybe.
Call
That's
it
what
a
I was
day.
thinking.
Yeah. Nice little
Carpool.
outing.
Right.
Tell coach we're sick or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hopefully he's not
It's
watching.
all for
or
the
anything.
birds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See some wild Philly stuff.
Oh god.
Climbing
Philly's going
poles,
crazy right
taking
now.
down poles.
Yeah. I'm sure
Yeah.
like a bunch of people I know from Temple are.
I don't
like,
know that I want to go
Looting.
to the parade right now. I feel like
It's a little dangerous.
right.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's-
throw on an Eagles jersey, you're good.
Yeah, that's
Nobody's
true.
gonna-
Yeah,
Actually,
nobody's
our
messing
fan-
with it.
coming at you.
we want to do a fantasy punishment because Reed Andrews lost, and we wanted to send him down to the parade in a Chiefs
If
jersey.
Reed does that, he's getting shot.
Yeah,
I
he's
feel like
probably
he,
gonna
I
get
feel like he's
beat.
not making
He's
it
gonna
back.
get jumped.
He won't get back.
He'd also try to like fight someone too.
Yeah,
and
he
just,
would.
Like, it
She's like,
wouldn't
what'd you
end
say?
well.
What'd you say? And then like,
I think
Try
Reed
and fight
thinks
him.
that like, I don't know. Reed's a big guy, but
But like,
standing up to like a big
there's
old
also
guy
gonna be
in
like
Philly,
hundreds
Yeah,
of
big
thousands of
Philly
people
guy,
in
like,
Philly.
nah.
Reed doesn't know. Reed's
even
not
at Penn State, I saw like
Yeah.
Penn State had a big crowd
oh, yeah, my
outside, and they
sister-
were like going crazy.
My sister's at Penn State. She sent me videos. It was nuts. There was like
Oh,
fireworks
God.
going off in the
Really?
streets. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Hella cool.
Go Birds.
I want to know what Whitehall's day was like yesterday.
Oh, after Saquon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't believe he didn't score.
I know.
I
Well,
know,
I
I'm
feel
sad
like
about
he
that.
opened everything up for everyone
know,
else.
yeah.
Yeah, I think
On his
like
birthday.
the Chiefs were like definitely
Mhm.
just like focused on locking him down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Crazy that he's from around here. And John
Yeah, Dotson.
Dotson. Yeah.
He's from what,
Naz.
Nazareth.
Yeah, Naz.
Lehigh Valley
He
produces
go to
some
Penn
great
State.
athletes.
He went to Penn State too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he did. He did.
2 Penn State guys.
So, I have had a wrestling career. You guys have
Mhm.
obviously been wrestling for a while. Do you guys think you could take me down? And how long would it take?
I'll like
Kern would.
20
whoop you, I
sec,
think.
15, 20 seconds.
I think it could last longer than that. Pause.
Practice for a day.
All right. Good luck, Bill Double.
Oh, Will with the first attack. I feel like I remember Will saying a little. He could last long.
I said I gave him 15.
Will does not last long. So much for Will's successful career.
Yeah.
If I wasn't
No,
in
yeah.
Birkenstocks
Yeah, yeah.
and I wasn't
Yeah.
stretched out,
Yeah.
holy God.
Yeah, no.
Are you a little?
It's not fair. I had a warm up in already.
Yeah,
a
yeah.
lot of
We had
That's
to
not
run.
fair.
So
He needs fodder.
All right, so Ella, give me some pointers there.
I don't know. I think you need some conditioning, Will. You seem
Yeah,
a little
yeah,
out of breath.
that's
even
number
here.
one.
I
For a
play
while
baseball. I
after.
run 90 feet and stop.
Right.
So
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I'm still out of breath.
Yeah, we can.
Some track or like just
Just more conditioning.
summer
Right.
practices, dude. Just come to
Mhm.
a couple. Summer
I had you
practices.
there for a second.
Yes, you
Yeah,
did.
You were on his leg.
You did.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that was impressive.
hang.
Well, if I had more room, I'd be
Impressive.
chilling.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So how would you rate my wrestling?
You're good. You're not bad.
Mm-hmm.
You're not bad. You're better than some people.
Okay.
Like
I'll
some
take
people
that.
like will practice and they're all right, but their athleticism is not there. But like you have the athleticism, so you're doing pretty
Appreciate
good.
that. It was really the shoes, to be honest.
Yeah, yeah.
And we have a lot of space.
Yeah, it was just a shoot.
So
Mhm.
hypothetically, no shoes, more room.
Mm-hmm.
Who's
On a wrestling mat.
Yeah.
I need my lucky singlet
yeah,
too.
And
a
the
singlet.
singlet.
You could throw
Yeah.
some headgear on.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, for sure.
Who's winning that match?
Oh, me.
Oh, okay.
He just got lucky there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
We all know it.
hmm
All right. That's all we have for
Thank-
today. Thank you guys for coming in.
Thank
taking
you
your
for having
time.
Yeah,
us.
thanks.
Yeah, of course. Shout out to Amada Senior Care. They're our sponsors. They really do a lot for us. Wouldn't be here without them.
Shout out.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for joining.
Peace.